combining or adding and subtracting radicals is a lot like combining like terms. Okay? You have to have the same radicals, so you've got to have the same radicand, that number underneath the square root sign has to be the same, and it has to be the same index. So like these are square roots, right? Okay? I couldn't combine them if they were both, or if one was a square root and one was a cube root, I wouldn't be able to combine them. Okay? So first thing we have to do is simplify our radicals. Okay, so do we need to write out our perfect squares again? Okay, so first perfect square is 1. Right? Alright, so in that case, okay, so I have negative 2 up front here, right? What am I going to simplify my root 20 into? Root 4 and root 5, right? So negative 2 times 2 root 5 I get. So I have negative 4 root 5, and then what am I bringing down? Minus 2 root 5, right? Because that's already simplified. Okay? So now all I'm doing is combining my coefficients. So negative 4 minus 2, well, I have negative 6 root 5 is my answer. Should be, otherwise you can't combine. Okay, your roots have to be the same in order for them to combine. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Right, can't even help you. Alright, so number 1, are my roots simplified? Can I simplify the square root of 6? No, are they the same? Yep, so we can combine them. 3 minus 2, 1. That's it. Oh, done. Okay, you can put the 1 out front of there. Remember that you don't have to put the 1 out front. Okay, number 2, do I have the same root? Yep, they're both root 5. So 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 gives me 4 root 5. Wow, wouldn't that be nice to follow our problems like that? Yes. I would combine them and then simplify. Okay? So on this side, is 10 root 7 simplified? Yep, we can't simplify the root 7, right? So I have 10 root 7 plus 2 times, what's root 63 going to? 9 times 7. So 2 times, what's the square root of 9? 3 root 7. So 10 root 7 plus 6 root 7 gives me 16 root 7. Am I going too fast? Yes. Okay. Well, a lot of this we did last week when you were gone, so. Alright, so is root 15 simplified? Is there any perfect squares that go into it? Okay, what are my factors of 15? 3 and 5? And that's it, right? Are either one of them perfect squares? No. So square root of 15 is simplified. So I have root 15 minus, now I have 6 root 60, right? So 6, 4, and 15 it can get reduced to. Okay, so 6 times, what's the square root of 2 root 15? So I have 12 root 15. So I have the square root of 15, which is how many square roots of 15? 1. So 1 square root of 15 minus 12 square root of in front of here, right? So that's just a 1. Right? So we're just going 1 minus 12. Because when we simplified this guy right here, yeah, by square root of 4, I simplified that guy. Okay? Questions on that one? All right, so we have 2 times 16 and 2. All right, so square root of 16, square root of 2, or 2 times 4 root of 2, because we have to take the square root of 16. So I have 8 root of 2. All right, so now we got to do our root 18. So negative 3, root 9, root 2, 3 times 3, because the square root of 9 is 3, right? Yeah. Root 2, so minus 9 root 2, so 8 minus 9 gives me negative 1 root 2, or I could write that as just negative root 2. I would get your head up. Okay, so far so good? All right, so basically you're taking 2 of them separately and simplifying the 2, right? Okay, and then just doing what the sign in between them says. All right, so I have negative 4. What is root 28 going to? What? Okay, square root of 4, square root of 7. So negative 4 times 2 root 7 gives me, all right, so negative 8 root 7 for that guy. Oh. All right, so we've got plus 4, and then, so we know that this guy's root 7, right? So somebody is getting kind of smart and thinking, I bet 7 goes into that guy, right? So if you take 112 divided by 7, what do you get? Is it a perfect square? Well, I would use it. So 16 and 7, so 4 times 4 root 7 gives me 16 root 7. Add those guys together, we get 8 root 7 as my answer. How are we doing so far? So far it's getting a little better, right? I know these are hard because you haven't done them before. Okay, so they take some practice to get used to. Holy smokes, we got some big numbers now. All right, so we got negative 4 times who and who? Who is it? 10 and 16, yep, so 16 and 10. So negative 4 times 4 root 10 gives me negative 16 root 10. So now what's the root we're hoping for? Yeah, we're hoping for root 10. So minus 2 and 90 can go into 9 and 10. So that's a good sign. So 2 times 3 root 10 gives me minus 6 root 10. Combine those guys, I get negative 22 root 10. Be careful with that because it's a negative 16 minus 6. Okay, I think some of us were taking 10 minus 6 or negative 16 plus 6 to get that 10. Okay, so be careful with that because that's that minus. Got to take a peek at that Put that away. All right, so 4 times, what am I doing with my 45? 9 and 5? I'll go with that. So 4 times 3 root 5 gives me 12 root 5 plus, okay, so now what did we just do? What's the square root that we're going for? 5, right? So I would take 245 divided by 5. What's it give us? 49, is that a perfect square? Oh, craziness. So 3 times 7 root 5 gives us 21 root 5, which, add those guys together, 33 root 5. Okay? If you've got more than 2, you're still doing the same thing. Okay? So, in number 9, can I reduce 10? No. Can I reduce 6? No. No. Not into a perfect square. So, can I combine all 3 of these? No. I can only combine the like ones. So I can combine my negative 2 root 10 minus 2 root 10 to give me negative 4 root 10 minus 3 root 6. And I have to leave my answer like that. Okay, because they're not the same radicands. Okay, not the same number underneath my radical, so I can't combine. Okay, so number 10, what can I combine? Okay, so my 2 root 7 with my 4 root 7, and I get 6 root 7 plus 5 root 3. Okay, we're going to do one more of these where we have to do some simplifying, and then I'll let you work. Okay, so let's look at 11. Which ones can I simplify? 15 and 18 I can simplify. So I have negative 3. What's 50 going to? A little slower. There you go. 25 and 2, right? So negative 3 times 5 root 2 gives me negative 15 root 2 plus, what's 18 go? 9 and 2, so plus 3 root 2. Can I simplify this guy? Minus 3 root 3. So what can I simplify? Negative 15 root 2 plus 3 root 2 gives me negative 12 root 2 minus 3 root 3. So I can't combine those, right?